Hello everyone. How are you all, my dear students? I hope you all are fine and doing well. So, my dear students, as you all know, we are doing grammar lesson number 11, continuous tenses. So, in a previous video, I explained extra content so that you can easily understand what is lesson number 11, the continuous tenses. So, from today, we are going to start textual explanation and exercises. So, I hope you all are ready with your grammar textbook. If not yet, then till I am revising extra content, take out your grammar textbook, or if you don't have it, take out your rough book and start to do it with me. Okay, so first we will revise what we have learned in a previous video, then we will move to our today's topic. So let's see. I already explained you this quote. When life gives you 100 reasons to cry, show life that you have 1,000 reasons to smile. So first, in a previous video we have learned present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense? To talk about things that are happening at the time of speaking. To talk about things that are happening around a present time. And to talk about plans, things we have arranged to do in the future. For example, I am ironing my new blouse. She is working until late this week. I am visiting my friend Sue next weekend. So this is present continuous. Now what is past continuous? Students, those who missed previous video and watching today's video, for the brief explanation of present continuous tense, past continuous tense and future continuous tense, please watch the previous video for the brief explanation. As today is the next day, the second day, another day of this session, of this lesson. So in short, I am explaining this extra content, and after that we are going to start textual content. Okay, past continuous tense, uses of past continuous tense: interrupted action in the past, past habit, parallel actions and specific time as an interruption. After that we learn how to form positive question, positive sentence, negative sentence, and how to make questions in a past continuous tense. Then we learn the future continuous tense. In that, we have seen uses of future continuous tense. Uses of future continuous tense. So let's see. For interrupted action in the future, for specific time as an interruption in the future, for the actions already happening now and expected to continue sometime in the future, to ask a question politely about the future while expressing the intentions for the future, for parallel actions or a series of parallel actions, sometimes to describe the atmosphere. And after that, we learn in a future continuous tense how to make positive sentence, negative sentence, and questions. So now from today we are going to start textual explanations and exercises. So let's see. Lesson 11, continuous tenses. Lesson 11, continuous tenses. Read these sentences. Read these sentences. Father is teaching my sister. Father is teaching my sister. I am baking a cake. I am baking a cake. The wind is blowing his hat away. The wind is blowing his hat away. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that are going on now. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that are going on now. The sentences that show actions that are going on at the time of speaking are said to be in the present continuous tense. Means what you are doing and at the moment of speaking, that comes in present continuous tense. The sentences that show actions that are going on at the time of speaking are said to be in the present continuous tense. Then the present continuous is used. So, what is the use of present continuous tense? To describe an action that is going on at this moment. To describe an action that is going on at this moment. For example, we are making a cake. We are making a cake. To describe an action or event in the future which has already been planned or prepared. To describe an action or event in the future which has already been planned or prepared. For example, they are going for a picnic tomorrow. They are going for a picnic tomorrow. To describe a temporary event or situation. To describe a temporary event or situation. For example, he usually drinks coffee, but he is drinking tea tonight. He usually drinks coffee, but he is drinking tea tonight. Then, to emphasize a continuing series of repeated actions. To emphasize a continuing series of repeated actions. For example, the two of you are always quarreling. The two of you are always quarreling. So, my dear students, these are the uses of present continuous tense. So, let me repeat it again. First is to describe an action that is going on at this moment. Next, to describe an action or event in the future which has already been planned or prepared. Next, to describe a temporary event or situation. Then, to emphasize a continuing series of repeated actions. Now, we were playing Scrabble when he knocked on the door. We were playing Scrabble when he knocked on the door. Sam was going to school when the accident happened. Sam was going to school when the accident happened. They were talking about the match yesterday. They were talking about the match yesterday. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that were taking place in the past. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that were taking place in the past. The sentences that show actions that were happening at some time in the past are said to be in the past continuous tense. The sentences that show actions that were happening at some time in the past are said to be in the past continuous tense. So, let's see the uses of past continuous tense. To describe an unfinished action that was interrupted by another event or action. To describe an unfinished action that was interrupted by another event or action. For example, I was walking by the stream when I noticed an alligator. I was walking by the stream when I noticed an alligator. Next is to express a change of mind. To express a change of mind. For example, I was planning to spend the entire day at home but then decided to go shopping. I was planning to spend the entire day at home but then decided to go shopping. So I am repeating this so you can easily understand. First is to describe an unfinished action that was interrupted by another event or action. And the next one is to express a change of mind. Now, the next one is Seema will be singing at the gathering tonight. Seema will be singing at the gathering tonight. I shall be going to school again from next week. I shall be going to school again from next week. Arya will be writing a play for the school magazine. Arya will be writing a play for the school magazine. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that will be happening in the future. The highlighted verbs tell us about actions that will be happening in the future. The sentences that show actions that will be happening in the future are said to be in the future continuous tense. The sentences that show actions that will be happening in the future are said to be in the future continuous tense. Now, what are the uses of future continuous tense? When can we use it? Let's see. To see ourselves in a certain way in the future. To see ourselves in a certain way in the future. For example, by September, I will be speaking French like a native. By September, I will be speaking French like a native. Next point, for something continuing for some time. For something continuing for some time. For example, let's go, they will be waiting for us. Let's go, they will be waiting for us. Then, for predicting or guessing about future events. For predicting or guessing about future events. For example, you will be feeling hungry after the examination. You will be feeling hungry after the examination. Now, I am repeating this so you can easily understand. To see ourselves in a certain way in the future. Then, for something continuing for some time. For predicting or guessing about future events. Now, let's see the exercise. So, what is there in the exercise? Let's read the instruction first. Mark PRC for a sentence in present continuous. Mark PRC means you have to write PRC for a sentence in present continuous tense. PC for a sentence in past continuous. PC for a sentence in past continuous, and FC for a sentence in future continuous. FC for a sentence in future continuous. So my dear students, I have written answers here, but you have to write in the box only. You have to write in the box. So let's begin this exercise. A. Priya will be arriving by tomorrow's flight. Priya will be arriving by tomorrow's flight. So which sentence is this? Which tense is this? Will shows us that this is future continuous tense, FC. Right? Then next is we are studying English grammar. We are studying English grammar. Are means present tense. So here we will write PRC, present continuous tense. Then Rohan was sleeping soundly. Rohan was sleeping soundly. Was means past tense, past continuous. Then we are going on a holiday tomorrow. We are going on a holiday tomorrow. Are means which tense? Future. Tomorrow is there. That's why. Okay. So I'm giving you some time to write this. Note it down, this exercise. Okay. After that, the children will be playing in the morning. The children will be playing in the morning. Then the two sisters are knitting. The two sisters are knitting. I was watching television when she called. I was watching television when she called. I am planting seeds. I am planting seeds. So my dear students, now I am giving you a time to think answers by yourself. You just have to think, don't need to write. Okay? I will tell you when you have to write. Right now just think answer, that which answer will come, which tense is this. Okay? So I hope you all have think the answers now. So let's see. Let's check your mind. Whose answers are all correct. Okay. So whoever has think all the answers correctly, message me. Okay. That ma'am, my all answers are right. Okay. Let's see. The children will be playing in the morning. Future continuous tense will be. The children will be playing in the morning. Future continuous tense. Then the two sisters are knitting. Are present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Then I was watching television when she called. I was watching television when she called. So past continuous. And I am planting seeds. So future continuous. Okay. So here it is a little bit mistake. I am planting seeds. That's not future continuous. Okay. Now the next exercise. Exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks with the present continuous tense of the verbs in brackets. Fill in the blanks with the present continuous tense of the verbs in brackets. So, let's see what is the answer. She dash a poem. She dash a poem. So, you have to fill in the blanks with present continuous tense. So, what you will write is writing. She is writing a poem. She is writing a poem. Then they dash for a walk. They dash for a walk. Answer is are going. They are going for a walk. They are going for a walk. Then he dash with his friends. He dash with his friends. Answer is playing. He is playing with his friends. He is playing with his friends. Then Soumya dash in the park. Soumya dash in the park. Soumya is skipping in the park. Soumya is skipping in the park. Then we dash for the concert tomorrow. We dash for the concert tomorrow. We are going for the concert tomorrow. We are going for the concert tomorrow. Now I am repeating all the blanks, then afterwards I will give you time to write. Okay? She is writing a poem. She is writing a poem. They are going for a walk. They are going for a walk. He is playing with his friends. He is playing with his friends. Soumya is skipping in the park. Soumya is skipping in the park. We are going for the concert tomorrow. We are going for the concert tomorrow. So my dear students, now I am giving you a time for a few seconds to complete this exercise. So I hope you all have completed this this exercise. Now, from here, the doctor dash the patient. The doctor dash the patient. Answer is visiting. The doctor is visiting the patient. The doctor is visiting the patient. The professor dash a lecture to the students. The professor dash a lecture to the students. Answer is delivering. The professor is delivering a lecture to the students. Then we dash our dinner together. We dash our dinner together. Answer is are eating. We are eating our dinner together. He dash from London. He dash from London. Answer is returning. He is returning from London. He is returning from London. It dash heavily. It dash heavily. So, it is raining heavily. It is raining heavily. So, now I am reading all the answers again so that you can complete easily. The doctor is visiting the patient. The professor is delivering a lecture to the students. We are eating our dinner together. He is returning from London. It is raining heavily. So, my dear students, I am giving you some times to complete this. So, I hope you all have completed this exercise. So, my dear students, today we will do till here only. This is the exercise number 3. So, you don't have to write this, you just have to think answers of this exercise. And exercise 1 and 2, you have to write it in your textbook, and if you don't have it, you have to write it in your rough book. Okay? So, I hope you all enjoyed today's session and you all have completed these exercises properly. So, regarding today's session, if you are having any doubts, feel free to message me on my WhatsApp number. We will meet in our next session with the next exercise. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.